But here's what most men over 50 don't realize. When you wake up tired, foggy, and disconnected from your desires, it isn't just about age. It's your body quietly slipping out of rhythm. I'm Celeste Rowan, and here on the Strong and Ageless channel, I follow men who feel exactly like you do right now, wondering where their energy and confidence went. Today, I'm going to show you how a simple 2-ingredient paste that you already have in your kitchen and a specific vitamin taken at a strategic time can reset your hormones while you sleep. Tell me in the comments where you're watching from, and go ahead and hit like and subscribe to the channel, because the answer to this lack of vitality is going to surprise you. What most people don't understand is that the strongest erections you've ever had in your life don't start in the bedroom. They start in your sleep. I talk to many men who admit, often with their heads down and voices faltering, that something simply doesn't feel the same anymore. They wake up tired, their desire is muted, and those morning erections that were once a sign of health have simply vanished. Almost everyone assumes it's just the weight of the years, but what modern science shows us is that it's not time that's stealing this from you. It's the quality of your sleep and the chemistry of your blood during the early hours of the morning. In your 20s or 30s, your body is a hormone-producing machine. It produces massive spikes of testosterone during deep sleep, especially during the cycles called REM. This hormone isn't just for desire. It's the master signal that tells your blood vessels to stay elastic and tells nitric oxide to flow. It's nitric oxide that allows blood to rush where it needs to go when you are stimulated. But after 50, something subtle and dangerous changes. Sleep becomes fragmented. REM cycles shorten, and those nighttime testosterone pulses start to disappear like a light bulb that is slowly losing its brightness. Before we dive into the secret of the 2-ingredient paste, if you feel like your body needs deeper support right now, I've prepared something special. In the pinned link in the comments and the description, you can find my 7-day natural protocol to regain stamina and male power. It's a quick attack plan for you to feel the difference in your stamina within the first week. Click there while you watch, as it perfectly complements what we are discussing here. Many men tell me they sleep 8 hours, but still wake up feeling like they've been hit by a truck. They feel emotionally flat, unmotivated, almost as if a light switch has been turned off in their lives. And the blame for this usually falls on what we call repair failure. Sleep is your body's nightly pit stop. If the pit crew isn't there with the right tools, the car isn't fixed, and it goes back onto the track the next day slower, more worn out, and weaker. This is where the missing piece comes in, vitamin D3. It's not just a vitamin for bones, as they often say. In the body of a mature man, it acts as a true hormone. It binds to receptors in your blood vessels, in your testes, and even in the spongy tissue of the penis. Without adequate levels of D3, the enzyme that creates nitric oxide simply doesn't work. Your vessels become rigid, circulation slows down. No amount of willpower can overcome a biology that is out of fuel. And why are men over 50 the ones who suffer the most? First, your skin loses the ability to convert sunlight into vitamin D efficiently. Second, if you use medications for blood pressure, cholesterol, or reflux, your gut absorbs nutrients much worse than before. Third, chronic inflammation, which increases with age, consumes your D3 reserves faster than you can replace them. Because of this, even men who eat well and exercise can be operating on empty without knowing it. They feel betrayed by their own bodies, but the truth is that the chemical signal to open the blood vessels simply isn't being sent. Now let's talk about the title of this video, the 2-ingredient pantry paste that can outperform drugstore solutions. We are talking about the strategic combination of crushed garlic and extra virgin olive oil. Garlic contains allicin, which relaxes the arteries and drastically increases the bioavailability of nitric oxide. Olive oil is the healthy fat necessary for your body to absorb vitamin D3 and produce hormones. When you combine these two foods and ingest them correctly, you prepare the ground for your circulatory system to respond. But the big secret, the mistake that almost everyone makes, is the timing. Most people take supplements in the morning with coffee, but your body doesn't perform hormonal repair at 10 in the morning. It does it during the night. When you take your vitamin D3 at night, along with this base of good fats, it enters your bloodstream exactly when your melatonin is rising and your body is turning on its reconstruction engines. It enters the conversation between your brain and your testes at the moment they are ready to listen. Ingesting D3 in the morning is like showing up at a construction site when there are no workers there. Ingesting it at night is becoming part of the build. For those who want to master this medicinal use of nature completely, I have gathered this and 1,000 other secrets in the Plant Healing Bible, available at the link below. It is the definitive guide for those who want to be strong and ageless using what the earth gives us. But if your focus is immediate, if you want to feel your stamina and power returning in the next 7 days, the natural protocol in the pinned link is the shortest and most assertive path for you. I've seen 70-year-old men regain their vigor and morning erections just by correcting the timing of this nutrient. They go from a state of fatigue and discouragement to a state of clarity and vitality. This happens because when you give the body what it needs, at the time it needs it, it remembers how to function. It's not an artificial drug that forces the system. It's your own biology getting back on track. Taking care of your health isn't vanity, it's responsibility. It's ensuring that you are the strong and present man that your partner and your family deserve. Many men carry a silent grief, thinking that the best part of their lives is behind them. They feel invisible. I want you to know from the bottom of my heart that this is a biological lie. What you are feeling is a misalignment, not a permanent defect. Your body still has the memory of strength. The cells still know how to produce energy. What they don't have is the correct instruction. Small changes like aligning vitamin D3 intake with the nightly cycle and using the right foods like garlic and olive oil create a ripple effect of health. First, you will notice that your sleep becomes deeper. You stop waking up several times during the night. Then that mental fog begins to dissipate, and in a few weeks, something deeply personal happens. Desire returns naturally, without anxiety. You regain control. You stop depending on drugstore prescriptions that bring side effects and start trusting your own potency again. It is the reconquest of your masculinity and your joy for living. Therefore, remember, high-quality vitamin D3 taken at night accompanied by good fats. It's a simple adjustment, but one with the power to transform your reality. If this video opened your eyes, you are part of our community now. Subscribe to the Strong and Ageless channel so you don't miss any of our lessons on mature male health. And don't forget, to start your transformation today, click the pinned link and get your 7-day natural protocol. Stop accepting the silent decline and reclaim the man you know is still in there. That tired man we described at the beginning no longer needs to exist. The door to your new phase of strength and vigor is open. I am Celeste Rowan, and I'll see you in the next video.